I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away. Yeah.
Some of them going to sleep. Fuck that!
What up? 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 Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mod.J. This is The Last of Us. Monday mistakes for The Last of Us. First mistake I would like to say is I did not respect Joel while he was here. I apologize for that. So just give me a second and give us a moment of silence for Joel Miller. He was a good, loving stepfather, father type figure / governor, fill in, the incompetent. Yeah, Joel was a good guy. We're just gonna do a moment of silence for Joel real quick. All right, R.I.P. to him. He went out. He went out like a straight sucker. I mean, a golf club. Come on, man. You're gonna take more than that. You're gonna need at least a Uzi or some RPG or something to take me out. But a golf club, RIP to him. Let me see. RIP to all of those we lost in the Jackson massacre. I like to say RIP to Ellie, former known as Ellie. She's now Big L. We're gonna call her Big L. She's standing on business. She said, fuck it, I'm going behind everyone's back. I'm about to go get revenge for Joe. I don't care about an 8-3 vote. I don't care about having 16 people backing me up. We going to stand on business. I like to give a shout out to Dina, RIP to who she used to be. Because now she out here. She really liking girls now. She thought that our girl Ellie liked girls, but then we realized Ellie is really Big L. Talking about you didn't kiss girls before. Ellie said, huh? Yo drunk. Wait, was I drunk? I know was you drunk. No, you was high. You was off that bullshit. Now I did have some BS weed, but we had to hurry up back. I really don't even know. Matter of fact, it might still be on the horse. Probably go check that. But yeah, Ellie like liking girls. You kiss me, Ellie. Damn it, I don't like nothing. I thought I liked it boys, but I'm not for sure. Oh well, it's neither here or there. We seen Jesse boss up. Jesse fit right into that role. We already knew that he was about to take over once Joel got up out of here. We were just waiting for Joel to get up out of here. Jesse, he's in there. You replace one J with another J, and that's, you know what I'm saying, that's common practice. You know, one J got to replace another J. Any other letter in the alphabet, you can replace it with anything. Let's just say you got a S. Yeah, you can replace an S with an A, a B, a C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. You can replace it with anything. You got a Y, you know, you can replace that with anything. But you got a J, you can only replace a J with a J. Oh, well, that's where we are now. What up, Trill? What up, Torian? We're gonna watch the HBO Little Behind, well, the Inside episode 3. We'll watch that. It'll probably end up getting cut out anyway. HBO will just be fucking with the boy. But we're gonna watch it, see what the hell they got going on, and then we'll jump into the episode. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is episode 3 of The Last of Us. Well, I guess you got that connection on and off the screen, but they must have a personal relationship outside the screen. You know what I mean? Because we didn't really see them too much together in season 1. They were on opposite ends of the country, and then we see them here, but it wasn't really too much. So it must be their off-screen bond that really made it a tough night for them. But you know, if I'm sitting here like my co-star, I guess that's acting. You know what I mean? You really getting into the character. But I'm thinking we didn't even see y'all together that much. Y'all own airtime don't even make it seem like y'all was brothers. Let me see. This is what I said. This is what I said. Let me see. Let's be honest. We all. Ellie leaves the hospital and heads back. Yeah, what is this? This is what I said in the recap because it's the truth, man. Let's be honest. We all love a good flannel. In Ellie's and Joel's closet. We all enjoy a good flannel. Everyone had a good flannel at one point in their life. Let's be honest. We all love a good flannel. In Ellie's and Joel's. Everyone had a good flannel, man. She's in here crying. I said, "Oh, Ellie, don't cry. Don't cry. We need you to save the day. If you going out like this, man, how we gonna survive, man? How we gonna survive, man?" Last week, all these innocent people that got knocked. It don't look like too much stuff was damaged, though. I mean, they are rebuilding a whole house or a whole building here. One thing I'll say is, when you look at this, remember it's been what 5 years, 3 months since the season first started. I don't know where they're getting their detergent from, but they got to be using some Tide. They got to be using Tide. Look how clean their clothes are. For this to be 7 years, or 5 years, 5.5 years, the cleanest clothes we ever seen. Everything's brand new. They must have the old ladies. They must be down in the basement. They don't come upstairs. We ain't gonna call it a sweatshop. We're gonna call it a hidden away shop, just in case the infected come. But they putting together new clothes daily. Like you getting fresh socks, you getting brand new tall tees. You definitely got to get you a new flannel. Clothes is so. Look at this guy. He got on a brand new home. I don't know. This might just be me. What up, Tamika? What up, Shonda? This might just be me. Well, I don't think they really accept. I don't think they really accept too many. I'm not seeing none in the town hall. Marie get a pass, but that's because she was wiped up. But I'm not seeing too many. I don't see no brothers out there. We seen that one brother on the roof, but they killed him last week. I'm just saying, I don't see too many. If we trying to, you know what I'm saying, repopulate the earth, you know, we ain't got too many people of color here now. Maria is one, but we already diluted that. You feel me? So it's like we need to figure out something. We need to at least get. I'm not gonna say we need like 100, but we need at least some kind of representation up here at Jackson. Maybe we go get we go find 5 to 6 couples and we bring them on in. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We need some people of, you know what I'm saying? We need some, you know what I mean? We trying to bring the world back. This is an apocalyptic time.
Death. They came into our house.
I guess she's black. Well, she's a.
They took one of ours.
We saw him be.
And wait a minute. We just talking about black people. Why she gotta have the only one with the wild hair? Everyone else has got. shampoo. They using Head and Shoulders. That's all we got left, guys. You can't get the good shit. They using Head and Shoulders. They all got their hair laid. Then we got one of the women of color with just a wild ass ponytail, like she just woke up. Hey, Stacy, huh? They got Stacy back here. Everybody else's shit slicked down. Ellie was just in the hospital recovering, having nightmares. Her shit is nicely pressed. Dina, her shit curled up. Like, why Stacy gotta have just a wild and crazy hair, man? I'm looking around. This ain't no equality in here. It look like y'all. Matter of, I'm no disrespect, Maria, but all disrespect. The only reason you on the board is because you married to Tommy. If you wasn't with Tommy, you'd be out here with us. Yeah, you wouldn't be getting them locks retwisted every 2 months. Hell no, you be out here with us. It'd be one big ass wick on this side, one on this side, one in the back. You up there because you married Tommy. Don't think you better than the rest of us.
They came into our house. They took one of ours.
We saw him be a bigot towards Ellie and Dina on episode 1.
Black lady over there. So they let black women. Oh, they let black women into Jackson, but Jackson, Wyoming, don't let black men. The closest we get is Jesse. The closest we get is Jesse. We got to turn the light on. It's a little bright in here. You know what I'm saying? We need to bring some brothers in here. We ain't got no brothers. This ain't right. I'm calling it out. We need to start counting out how many brothers are in the compound.
And here he is the one that is.
Let's see. We got one right here. Yeah, we got one right here. We got Stacy right here. Think we might be able to get her, but I'm not sure if this is a man. Oh, here go a guy right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and Maria, but we can't count Maria because Maria is on the council. So Maria's gonna side with the folk over us. All right, so we got 3 and a half. We'll give Stacy a half. But she with us.
Standing up, and a guy in one moment.
Seth, he ain't with that.
Could still love Ellie and still loves Joel and knows what happened to Joel.
So Scott, Rachel, Carlisle, and Ellie last. They put her on that list.
Ellie has to come to the council and convince them all.
I don't know. Are we giving Miss Joanna? Are we giving Miss Joanna? I don't know if Miss Joanna is black. I mean, we can take Miss Joanna, but I don't know. Miss Joanna don't look like she black. Fuck it, Miss Joanna, you with us, man. We got 4.
She is very calculated.
See, look at Marie's clothes. Marie got a nice flannel. That's because she's married to Tommy. Now, what I will say, if I'm on the council, all right, if you're on the council, are you voting yay or nay? I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all my vote. What y'all think my vote is? Yay or nay for this 16 crew? You know how I am. What do y'all think? Am I yay or nay? Am I for or against putting together a 16-person crew to go and get some revenge? You know, we didn't get no action. Y'all think I'm yay or nay? I said yes. We got to go get some get back. Now, the best decision was hell no. Because in my mind, I'm already thinking we send 16. It's going to be one coming back. Me. So we might potentially lose 15. That's why I say the best decision is no. But me, fuck it. What else we got to lose? Plus, I ain't been in Seattle since 2006. I want to go see what Seattle look like now. You know what I mean? Now, is it the best decision? Hell no. Saying no because we're going to potentially lose people. We don't know. We're going to Seattle. Do you know how hard it is to go to a city right now and find one random nigga? Let me tell you, it's hard as hell. Now, you know, going to Seattle is going to be tough as hell to find somebody. We got a game called Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? And we got the best international spies in the world looking for Carmen Sandiego, and we can't find her. You think we about to go out there, riding horseback, go to Seattle, and just find a random ass firefly by the name of Abby with a ponytail and it's huge? We don't even know for sure if they're even in Seattle. That was 3 months ago. These motherfuckers could have went to Seattle and they went to Portland from there, Tacoma, go up to Canada. We don't know what the hell is out there. So that's why I say the best decision is no, because we got to take supplies, we got to take weapons. That means we're taking guards off the door. Did you not just seen us get ran over by a horde 3 months ago? We need all hands on deck. All hands on deck. If we getting rid of 16 people, that means we might not survive the next time we get overran. And what if those people come back while our 16 is out? What if they come back and our 16 and went out? Now we 16 people short who are all able bodies. We just seen what happened with all the able-bodied people we had. They came up here and tore shit up. So that means all the elders that were in the basement, I don't know what y'all gonna have to do. Maybe y'all have to pour some damn gasoline on y'all and just run out there and woo, sacrifice yourself. But we ain't got enough people. We sent off 16 of our best shooters. We done sent off 16 of our best hitters to go get revenge for Joel. I ain't even know this nigga Joel. First of all, when Joel came in, remember Joel wasn't a part of this. He wasn't a part of Jackson. Joel came in. I had my own crib. I had a 2-story crib, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, a full garage. When I had that, Joel came in and kicked me out and put me inside of an apartment building where I got a studio now, and I got to share that with 3 other motherfucking single people because they wanted to get my house that I had before Joel got here to a family that just came in. First of all, fuck Joel. And no, you're not taking the ammo and the weapons to go get revenge. Who is Abby? Why y'all ain't do nothing when Abby was right there? I heard the story, Ellie. I heard that you was on the ground crying. You woke up in the hospital. I was there. Yeah. You go back to the first scene. There's a guy that's sitting against the wall whose hand is cut up. Right before him, you'll see the back of me. Because I'm over there like, damn, bro, you good? Because this nigga was supposed to come to the crib, to the studio, and fix the plumbing. But now he got a fucked up hand. And we found out that them damn tentacles were in the pipes. So that's why my shit was backed up. But it wouldn't have been backed up if I was on the other side of town in my fucking 4.5 bedroom house. But Joel moved me over there. So fuck Joel. Hell no, I'm not trusting Ellie out there to do no wild shit. We just heard 3 months ago the council had a meeting because Ellie and Dina went into a fucking grocery store and was fighting allegedly. We ain't seen nobody. Allegedly, they were fighting some fucking smart ass infected, but I've never believed that these infected were smart. I never believed that. I thought Ellie was lying. I definitely knew Dina was lying after that tobacco that happened over at the New Year's Eve party. But that's a whole nother story because when we were in here at the town hall meeting, we supposed to be discussing, are we sending 16 people out to go get revenge for Joel? But some nigga was talking about growing some corn. Now, corn is one of the faster stock that we can grow, but he talking about we need to invest more in turkey than in the chickens. And I was just thinking, nigga, how many wild turkey have we seen in the last 5 years? I think we may have killed turkey maybe 5 times a year. It ain't enough wild turkeys out there. We're just gonna have to keep with the chickens. At least we can get eggs. The price of eggs is up and it's expensive in the modern era. But back then, eggs is free. But you want us to sacrifice 16 people to go get revenge? Man, fuck Joel. What is us getting revenge for Joel gonna do? It ain't gonna make our life living easier. It ain't gonna bring more food. It ain't gonna bring more gas. And it sure ain't fixing my damn plumbing in my studio that y'all got me up in. It's cold as hell. I gotta go chop wood and shit down. When I was at the other house, I had a furnace at least. It was connected to the generator. Yeah, the same generator that I be hearing Maria and Tommy turning on in their house. When they said we wasn't supposed to be using the generator. They be using it fraud, waste, and abuse. Yeah, y'all want me to bring that up in the town hall meeting. I keep it on the hush, but I tell you one thing, I'm against sending 16 people out there because it just sounds stupid. And we don't even know if they're in Seattle. And plus, I'm hearing word on the street. This is just what people are saying. Don't quote me on this, but I'm hearing that somebody in Jackson is immune to the infected. I don't know who it is. I'm just saying, word on the street. There's been whispers that somebody has been bitten multiple times and ain't turned over. So they say. But hey, you know me. I ain't no name dropper. I came here to cast my vote, and I say nay against the 16. Nay against the 16. But hey, you ain't hear that from me. I'm just saying somebody is allegedly immune. I don't know. You ain't got to take my word for it.
This is for sure a multiple camera situation. We had 4 cameras working. It's not only about getting coverage.
There we go. There we go. A smart man. Stay upstairs. See, that's one thing about the brothers. Okay, so we got a Hispanic, we got an Asian, and we got a black guy up here. One thing about us, a little bit of melanin, you start to realize that ground floor is actually kind of dangerous. So you see everyone else, they like, we'll just stay upstairs. We know what happens down on the ground floor. My boy is up here in he got the Chaps Ralph Lauren on right now. My dog is clean as hell. They ain't got no barbers though. My dog clean as hell with the Stephen A. Smith lineup. Okay. Yeah, Gail up here with the denim on. All right, good. See, Tommy put that gun in there on purpose. Tommy already knew. See, what I like about Tommy, he's like, I'm a little bit too old. You know, sometimes you're too old to crash out, even though you're not really too old. Sometimes you're too old to crash out. You just got to let them YNs do the crashing out for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, go run to the liquor store for me. I ain't got no money. So guess what? Doughboy didn't have money when he went to the liquor store, but he went to the liquor store. You know what I mean? Doughboy didn't have any money. Him and little Chris didn't have any money. But where'd they go? They went to the corner store. Sometimes you don't need money. Sometimes you got to crash out, especially early in life. Now, I know it is going to come back and bite you in the butt when you get older, but still, it's best to crash out when you're younger so you can live with all the consequences. You know what I mean? And you'll know when you get older not to do that shit again. Now, if you wait till you get older and start doing stuff, then it's just dumb. You need to get in trouble while you're young. And that's exactly what Ellie and Dina are about to do. Well, I won't call this trouble. This is really risking their lives. Because Ellie was already about to go. This stockpile of cachet that she got, I'm looking at it like, where you going with all that? You walking with all of that? Dina does come in and step up and help her out, though. Like, all right, we got to condense all this shit down to just a backpack. You got to wear that North Face. I'm like, damn, man. Wear all the clothes you going to wear. You know you about to be stinking after one day. You about to be sweating your ass off, riding on that stinking ass horse. Oh, man, it's about to be horrible. You know, a horse ride from Wyoming to fucking Washington. Oh, that's about to be forever.
Very short.
It was still short, man. I could have summed this up in 5 minutes by myself. Hell no, I ain't one of those 16. I definitely wouldn't be one of those 16. Man, I'm telling you, when it comes to this type of stuff, I joke around, but when it comes to survival, first of all, I'm not working no gates. I got a bad hip. Secondly, if they overrun the place, I'm going in the basement. I'm not about to be up top shooting at these motherfuckers with the flamethrowers, none of that. I'm not ever leaving the damn camp. I'm never going outside of Jackson. I'm not doing any hunting. I'm not doing any scavenger hunt. I'm not about to go do no investigating. I'm staying within the walls, staying at my crib, reinforcing shit, making sure I got the doors locked, making sure I can get down into my own basement. You know what I mean? Have like a little trap tunnel or something where I can get out on another way. I'm gonna be digging that up because I got nothing but time. I'm sitting like I'm chilling. I'm not doing anything that's gonna potentially get me killed. I've been alive for 5 years. Ever since Joel and them got here, shit has went left. I really never ever trusted Ellie. She does a lot of talking and she thinks she's tough. And I seen her fighting old boy, and he was holding back. So I know Ellie didn't want none of these. You know, I'm not saying I would do that, but I'm just saying I already didn't trust him because they were new to Jackson. You know what I mean? Joel, you know how I felt about Joel. Like he was already in my book a nigga because he moved me up out my crib. And then Tommy and Maria, they just thought they was better than us. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Maria thought she was the HNIC, the head nigga in charge. And I was like, hey, Maria, if it wasn't for Tommy, you know, the pecking order would be me, the top nigga, and then you would be the next nigga. You know what I mean? But you married to Tommy, so you know, I'm just Mo. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably work over at the saloon or something. You know what I mean? Pull up during the daytime, whenever any new liquor come in, you know, I got that thing on deck. If you need something, you can contact me, whatever you need. Whatever you need. The real good weed, see where Eugene had it, that was just where we dried it at. I had my own little establishment a little bit further up the hill on the other side of the lodge. But don't tell nobody because we had that good weed, that purple, that sticky, icky. But anyway, let's continue on.
She would have just packed her stuff and gone and not had enough stuff. But because of Dina, she's got everything. There's a lovely.
And why didn't read these damn maps? I mean, you learn over time, but I hate fucking reading maps. Especially, man, I remember we did some kind of training and it was on me. This is like when I was in tech school, we were like mapping out, where like UXOs were, like unexploded ordnance and things like that, because we'd have to go out and respond to it. So we looking at the map and shit. We got to like put it in the grid. We got to go double check where the people before us went, double check the grids and everything, so we know where to start doing the sweep set for any of the unexploded stuff. Man, I was looking at the maps. I'm like, dog, I can't read. I don't know what this terrain and shit is. But Dina, she's prepared. And she also tells her, you know, we can roll together. I really been wanting to do it. I turned the light off. It's time to go to sleep. No more talking. Now, I know a lot of people, they were tagging me and stuff on Facebook today, and they were talking about, yeah, man, they messing up the show, man. They doing all this, man. They got an agenda. I'm like, who cares, man? Who cares, bro? It's the apocalypse, man. What you want them to do, man? What you want them to do? You want them to get on a dating app and do some swiping or something? This is all they got, man. This is all they got. This is it. This is as good as it's gonna get. A romantic evening in a tent 10 miles outside of Seattle. This is as good as it's gonna get. You know what I mean? This is it. It's the end of the road, man. And there ain't nothing better for you on the other side. This is it. This is all you got. The next 10, 15 years of your lives, if you don't die from like some kind of illness or something, this is all you got, man. This is it. Oh, man, they tearing up the show. Come on, man.
Ellie's trying.
All right, so that's the inside of the last of this episode 3. And then we'll go back and see what the heck they got going on. Let me see. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's a good episode, man. It's a good episode. I like the quality of the, you know what I'm saying, of the filming for, man. HBO just does their thing. All right, let me see. Last of Us 3. Hey, what y'all think about the Wolves, man? That's definitely nothing that they were prepared for, going out into damn Seattle. Like, look how deep they are, and they prepared. Now, are they the best trained? I don't know about all of that. Can we depend on them to knock some shit down? Hell yeah. Look, they got black folk here. We got old boy here. We got old boy here. Or maybe he just got paint on him. I don't think this guy black. He don't look black, do he? He look like he put like some dirt or like some mud on him. He trying to pass, but I don't think so. We got a black guy up here going to work. All right, salute our soldiers. In the game, you got to climb across all of this. All right. Let me see. This right here was really a passing of the guard between Jesse and Tommy. This is basically Jesse saying, I'm taking over where Joel was. Tommy is older. He's supposed to be in charge of security. Look like he got carpal tunnel in the hand. He can't really hit the stake like he's supposed to. Jesse shows up. The young heartthrob. Guns out. He takes over. He's like, man, because everyone has already projected him to be next in charge of the whole thing. He's young. He got a huge upside, a bright future. He knows everything. He does it by the book. Besides the weed, don't tell nobody about Eugene and the little shop that they got. The little shop of horrors is what we're gonna call it. But yeah, so Jesse's here and he's showing them, I'm here. I'm here to stay. This is my block. And Tommy's with it because Tommy, let's be real, Tommy security, but he ain't really. I'm gonna say he ain't really the type that's like, you know what, I really want to be in charge. Tommy's more of, you know, it is what it is. That was my brother's job. I'm cool with that. Maria got some say so. I just want to deal with the radio. I want to deal with the security. That's all I want to do. Sometimes you get stuck in your ways, and it's a good thing though, because being in charge of the whole Jackson, you're gonna have all the complaints. You got everything to worry about. I told you HBO is gonna get it, but it should be back up by now. It should be back up. I already knew HBO was gonna be on it. Daggone it. Let me see. Is it back up? It should be. I'm looking at it on my phone now. But I told y'all HBO was like, man, no, we gonna get it, but we gonna get through it though. Put a 1 in the chat if it's back up on your screen. You might have to refresh. Yeah, HBO can't hold us down, man. We back and blacker than ever. All right. Anyway, I was trying to say that this is the changing of the guard. Jesse, young heartthrob, taking over. Joel's gone. Someone's got to fill that void. Everyone knew that Jesse knew about the whole community. Everybody knew that Jesse followed everything by the rule book. Now, they don't know about Jesse and Eugene's little side deal with the marijuana. But other than that, Jesse follows the rule book. He's always on time. He's showing up to meetings, and now he's a part of the council. In time, he got carpal tunnel. He don't want to do none of this. His brother was in charge. Maria's in charge. I just want to do security. And I want to be with the radio. That's all I want to do. I don't want to do nothing else. Nothing else. I don't want to learn no new jobs, no new tricks, no nothing. So Jesse is now in charge. Well, they haven't officially made Jesse the governor, but it looks like he about to be the governor. Will Jesse be a good leader? I think so. Is he capable of it? Yeah. And plus he's young, so he has a, you know, saying a bigger upside than everyone else. Everyone else is probably like mid 40s40s So Jesse coming in here, let's say 24, 25 years old, he got a good 50 years, 40 to 50 years of being in charge. So it's like the passing of the guard here. Ellie, she woke up in the hospital, nervous as hell. Oh my gosh, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? But once she gets up, she's all good though. The doctor does say she can leave, but who does she have to talk to? Big Gail. Now, Gail has to see everybody, and psychologically, how can you really tell if someone's good to go? We see infected. Like, your mental is going to be all kinds of tore up. There's really no way to say if anyone is good to go. So I guess the baseline that they're judging off of is, let's say a normal person, we're trying to get your mental health down to a 0. But since we're living in these times, as long as we get it down to maybe a 3 is a starting point. You know what I mean? Because it's already a wild ass time. So you got to have it like at a 3. Now, Gil, the same thing she did, she's pulling that trick that she did on Joel, trying to get the truth out. And we see Ellie actually say, man, she's sad, man. She does miss Joel. She never got a chance to apologize. Never got a chance to have that conversation. Remember, he was on the porch with the guitar, playing the guitar off into the sunset. I was like, damn, that's how Sinners was too. Playing that good old guitar. But Ellie, she does miss Joel. And it's going to be tough to recover because right now, I just don't see. I don't know, man. If I'm Ellie, I'm not going for revenge. I'm not seeking revenge. I don't think that this is something I'm going to survive from. I don't think going to get this revenge is beneficial for me or for the community. Now she's out here reminiscing. People done left flowers and stuff over here. Joe had a nice house. Big as hell, dark, but you know, we ain't got no electricity like that. She goes into her old room. It's the same way she left it though, but she ain't been in the house in a while. She been living out in that garage. She got the mattress out there, left the bed frame, baseball, a big ass die. And Joe had some hobbies, didn't he? Carving out the OVO owl. What's this? Oh, it's a duck. What would be a hobby for you? What would be something that you do in your free time? Think about it. Remove your phone, remove your internet. All you got is and remove your job too. If you got a job, then that means you use some kind of technology. But you got to walk everywhere. It ain't like that you can listen to the radio or anything because you want to conserve your batteries. And if you do got some tapes, it's probably some BS unless you save some. What would be a hobby for me? I guess, I don't know, man. I don't know about carving stuff. That doesn't seem fun, but I guess you get better over time. You probably have to just do security. That's the only way you can stay sane. Just do security every day. Then we got Joel's watch that's been damn terrorized, and the gun. Y'all think Tommy did this intentionally? Or did Tommy just put this here and he was just like, you know what? It belongs to them. I'm going to take it over to the house. Because I'm looking at it as, what I'm looking at it as is Tommy left that over there because he knew he wasn't gonna get no get back, but he knew some way, somehow Ellie was gonna go do it. So I think he left that gun there on purpose. You know, it ain't his anyway, but come on, man. Leaving that at the house and you know Ellie lives there. That's a setup right there. Or maybe he wanted. We're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that. Maybe Ellie was like, because I'm not trusting giving Ellie a gun. Now he would know her better than any of us because they've been out practicing and shooting. I don't know, man. All right, man. So I don't know why it keeps going in and out, but we stopped streaming the damn HBO shit a while back. It's been like 10, 15 minutes. So I don't know. I don't know if I think we own now. Let me see. Nope.